Why? Why? Because,
You middle-aged man, don't be stupid.
don't hold back. Tell me how you really feel.
Hi, you dolls. Welcome back. And if you are new, hello, my name is Jessie. And today we are going to react to Season 2, Episode 3 of The PITT, 9 a.m. I am very excited to be here because as you see at the end of the last episode, we ended on quite a climactic thing. College student at a campus, acting erratic and being tased. Did they say they tased him? But this is all taking place while poor Dr. Robbie is trying to take a nice little stretch and a yawn outside, and Dr. Baran al-Hashimi comes out with suggestions about programs and protocols and charting and AI technology and all that fun stuff. So in that moment, I think she's starting to get that maybe I should just start observing more so than vocalizing my opinion on things, because Robbie looks at her and says, did you want to give me your suggestions or whatever, however he phrases it? And she's like, no, maybe later. Let's jump in and see what happens next. If you want the full unedited reaction, it is over on Patreon, as is the entire first season, fully unedited. These will be out a lot quicker on Patreon. I immediately put them up. I take some time to edit them on YouTube, so go check it out. Without further ado, this is Season 2, Episode 3 of The PITT, 9 a.m. I think there was a Dobbie hair stuck under one of my press-on nails when I did the two. $9 on Amazon, bro. They're super cute.
Get the
Is there a medic alert bracelet?
Get an ID on him? Wait till after he's sedated. 500 per, I'll put them down at 5.
No, you can't give it without knowing his QT.
2 beats of a rhythm strip before we took off the lead.
Title 18, section 1938.
Give everything a chance to heal.
Don't worry.
Let's take a nap.
I'm sorry, Miss Graham. I just saw the ASO note in your chart. This is Lindsay. We'll bring you back as soon as possible.
Forgot my blood pressure medication.
First prescription.
What's tomorrow?
Sunday.
Use the system. That's what it's there for. How about a sandwich?
Yeah. Yes, please.
I love Data.
2 most important things: that they know we're here, and that we'll never stop offering.
Crazy kid in there screaming. All right, have a seat. Yeah, that's him. Still going nuts. Probably meth. I'm gonna need everything documented.
Okay.
Pulse ox
What
97.
happened?
You do not want him getting out of there.
Why did he hurt you is what I want to know.
We'll find out more when Dad shows up.
Yeah, I can't wait for Dad to show up. Well, we see he shows up in the trailer.
Day is starting to heat up.
2, 3.
Oh boy, this doesn't look good.
Oh,
Rush skull with tons of gray matter extravasation. At least it was quick.
No helmet?
Nope, because he took the PennDOT motorcycle safety course.
Isn't that what you took, Robbie?
All compressions, yes, but I still wear a helmet. We are done here.
What's next door?
Okay, so I was reading something that somebody posted on social media about a theory. If you don't want to hear it, skip ahead. It's just a theory that they believe Robbie might get into a motorcycle accident. And they specifically stated this because of a plethora of other things, but that he does not wear a helmet. And I had to think back, and I'm like, was he wearing a helmet at the beginning of this? We'll check after the episode. I don't think he was. That is so weird that they brought that up in this episode, because I read it before it was even 9 o'clock, so they couldn't have seen this.
The guy who hit him. Joy, you're with me.
What about a moment of reflection? I thought.
He'll still be dead when we get back.
A lot better than the guy next door.
Is he airway?
Good volume, good stats, gag reflex.
I'm a greeter at Walmart. I get paid to wander and to talk to folks.
As a personal favor to me, can you at least stay in your general vicinity?
One look in your beautiful eyes, and I think I'm falling again.
It's pretty good. It's pretty
What
good.
a charmer. Oh, God. My witch's cackle? Oh,
What?
Okay.
2 more bottles ought to do it, then we'll drain your tooth and we'll get you out of here before the fireworks tonight.
They can't do the tooth until that's done, I guess. I know something's gonna happen to Louis.
I'm sure you have some questions. I know it's a lot to take in.
It's a tumor. It's a brain tumor.
Well, it's a mass.
So that's what caused the fall.
Yeah, possibly.
Not helpful. You want to help? Quit playing family pharmacist.
Sharing meds which haven't been prescribed to you is actually a real big no-no.
Need a portable monitor? Joy, stay with him, please.
Perhaps you'd let us look you over as well?
I'm fine. The medics checked me. I just want to stay with my husband.
Keep observing me in my natural habitat. No telling what I might do next.
I think I've got the gist.
For weeks on end, the kids with their hooching firecrackers going all day and night. I drop on the floor when this shit.
Ow.
Tried to touch ours. Hello, Mrs. Kovalenko.
Jewish?
You guessed it. What did you put on this?
Ah!
On your burn. Is this honey?
Yes.
It does have some antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties.
Oh,
Home in time
God.
for
I don't
dinner
know
and
how
fireworks.
she's chilling there like that.
No more.
It is
She's
the
my daughter.
worst
Hi, I'm Benny
pain.
Connors.
Oh,
Mr. Connors.
okay.
This is the last thing that I need right now is her mother finding out that she got hurt when she's with you. Ask me here.
Well, we noticed some bruising.
Where are you going with this? Are you saying that I hurt my daughter? Mr. Connors, no. Oh, no.
Who needs a condom?
Wow.
Kylie's platelets are only 9,000.
What does that mean?
It's not what we thought. It's probably ITP.
Wow. So she must have a condition where she just bruises easily. Oh, my God.
Yana, please.
Yana, you mentioned that you dropped the samovar when you heard firecrackers.
To the synagogue when the shooting started.
Oh, God. It's not the firecrackers. It's PTSD.
When kids have their fireworks and firecrackers,
It throws her right back to it. Looked like this angry old lady just get mad at kids with the fireworks, and it's like so traumatic for her.
Planned this weekend away at Seven Springs, but he didn't want to go because of work. So we fought this whole morning.
He didn't break his neck?
Then why is he paralyzed?
You can have spinal injuries without radiologic abnormalities.
Sometimes it doesn't show up on CT.
Potassium gets shifted into the cells, causing profound weakness, just like paralysis.
Will he get better?
Wow.
Yes.
I put beads up my
your nose.
How many?
My brother used to do that when he was little.
Side to shoot him out like rockets.
Fair.
But I breathed in, and they went deeper.
Oh.
And now it won't come out.
This what I have to look forward to? This and so much more. He'll be numbed up. You don't know this child. Hey, Duante, you like video games?
Everybody does.
We have a 3D video game.
18 years.
And it can be intermittent. Sometimes it's triggered by intense exercise or stress.
They're working together so
We've been
nicely,
married
aren't
8
they?
years.
Oh, Jesus. I knew it sounded too nice.
200. What is happening?
ITP.
Yeah, it's like she's almost upset it
So
wasn't that.
Checked on baby Jane Doe. Looking good. Taking formula well.
Right over here, boys. Or officers. Freaking
What
junk,
What's this
right?
guy up to? What did he do?
Campus library?
Breathing on his own. Excellent sign.
Oh, God. She lied.
Hang 2 units
Internal
around. I got the
bleeding.
rapid diffuser. Somebody call Garcia. We really should have insisted on examining her.
Okay, I got the head.
She said that the medics did it. I knew she was lying.
Immune system that's causing the destruction of the platelets.
I feel bad for the girlfriend, man.
there
Like,
you
what the hell
are.
did she do?
Don't try to charm me.
Dr. Hazel Eyes, it says here
Dr.
that
Hazel
it's only
Eyes.
supposed to take an hour.
The patient passport holiday edition would better reflect reality. It could be double that.
Le long des golfes clairs et de reflets dans la mer.
Save a dance for me.
Yeah. Okay. I will.
Dr. McKay.
Dr. McKay, you better go check on that patient.
I called about my ex-husband, Michael. Is he all right?
No.
He's going through a lot right now. Okay. Atorvastatin.
Oh my God, there's so
simvastatin,
many.
40 mgs. How many pills did you take?
No, man, I went just before I came here.
Dad.
4, maybe 5.
Woo!
That is a lot.
Why'd you guys wait so long to check her? Good vitals in the field, no distress. She refused to sign in.
You should have convinced her.
This is my fault.
They're both
shit for
blaming
us.
themselves.
For me.
Oh.
Oh my God, please don't let her die. Is this how it works?
How what works?
You think things are important, that everything's so important. And then you end up here and see.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that is how it works.
I never updated the form, I guess.
No, it's okay.
Well, you didn't have to come.
Oh.
But I did.
I heard you get married. Congratulations.
Oh,
Mr. Diaz should
God,
be
that's
improving
rough.
after 2 liters. I'm sorry. Don't be.
You don't get hypoglycemia.
But as treatment continues, you'll have to give IV dextrose to keep the blood glucose in between one.
That's smart. VR.
Catch before the fire gets me.
The tiny balloon at the end. What we're gonna do is we're gonna slip it past the bead, inflate the balloon, try to pull out the bead.
Pull it
Is it
out?
painful?
Oh.
No.
Ta-da!
Blue bead out.
Tox screen negative for cocaine, amphetamines.
So no drugs in his system.
Nope.
Taser barbs.
My tooth, you got to do something.
What field was that?
The number one talking, you got to fix my tooth.
You're Muslim.
You know,
I am.
Louis likes to talk. Something's wrong.
Thank you. After the shooting, it was the Muslims that came together for us in support and walked with us.
Oh my God, this lady's gonna kill me.
Hello.
Every scene
How's it
with
going
her.
in here?
He's leaving us for 3 months on a motorcycle.
Motorcycle? Don't be stupid.
Don't hold back. Tell me how you really feel.
Give me 50-ish-year-old man on a motorcycle. Very sad.
Rude!
I really appreciate you bringing her here, okay?
Maybe apologize?
What do you think I am?
You know I would never hurt my daughter.
Actually, I don't. I've known you 6 months.
Let me finish.
You are finished! We're finished. Happy Independence Day.
Good for you. You don't talk to somebody like that and then be like, oh, I don't know what to say. I do. Say you're sorry.
I was listening to this couple argue,
Oh.
and they were yelling. I was so wrong, and I'm sorry about all of it.
Things were not good at the end. He was a really different person.
Affected his attitude.
He was getting into fights with strangers. It's possible.
Now she feels like she left him and it wasn't his fault.
Would you please leave me as the emergency contact?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is Kovalenko home with
Need
burn
some
dressing,
breaks.
but not before she turned my sabbatical into a midlife crisis?
No comment.
Hey, we're starting to clear some space around here.
Yep. Don't jinx it. Oh, here we go. This was the crazy thing.
Brought another ambulance traffic to us.
What's the issue?
Power outage does not happen.
Understaffed.
Sounds like a betting grid to me.
Here we go.
Are back.
He's so excited. We are back.
I should have left last night.
Yeah. Oh my God. I've been sitting here for 15 minutes. Well, I guess that's a good cliffhanger. We're about to see hell. All right, there you have it. Episode 3, 9 a.m. Fantastic episode. This was a roller coaster. I think that this may have been the quickest feeling episode so far. I think it had a perfect mix of like chaos and positivity and just new curveballs being thrown at us, right? So first things first, I'm going to try to do this and not talk for 10 hours because I usually talk for like 20, 30 minutes at the end and I start to lose my voice. I just love this show so much. So, first off, Dr. Robbie and Dr. Baran al-Hashimi are definitely getting along much better in this episode, and I love it. I think the two of them working together is a beautiful thing to see because she's finally starting to get it that it's boom, 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 boom. You have to make quick decisions. You have to know what you're dealing with. You have to predict what could possibly happen in 10 different scenarios so that you make the right decision for what is currently happening at the moment. I love how we had these moments where like they were finishing each other's sentences. Robbie started saying something and then she finished it and then he answered something and she backed it up. They're figuring things out together. I absolutely love this. I love them working together. It's great. So it's nice to see them on a more even playing field now. And they're even joking around with each other. At first it was a little like, and now they're giggling and it's good. So I, first off, love that. Happy things. McKay, you need to go talk to that hot patient. I know that you got a lot on your hands. Now that we have figured out what is going on with your main patient, you need to go talk to the hot one. You deserve it. You should do it. I manifest this for episode 4, even though we didn't see any of that in the teaser. So please, McKay, please go do that for you. We find out that her patient has a tumor. That is probably and possibly what caused his fall. To have to tell somebody that, I can only imagine the chaos of your mind. And I think that we see this very well with Robbie in this episode too, where it's like he goes to patient after patient after patient, people begging him, please don't let them die. People begging them, please help me, please help me. It's so draining and oh my gosh. So yeah, to have to tell somebody that is just like so hard and so heartbreaking. What is crazy is his ex-wife is the emergency contact. He never changed it. And this is what I love about this show is these really intricately detailed situations of moments that could really happen in life in random circumstances. He has his ex-wife as the emergency contact. She comes to see him. They make peace. He congratulates her on being married now. You can see it's really hard for both of them to have this conversation. They clearly still have love for each other. Otherwise, she wouldn't have even come. And she ends up asking McKay, could this have been why he started acting like a different person? Like he was a completely different person when we got divorced. He was starting fights with strangers. And she says, yes, possibly. So now you're left with this idea of, did I make the wrong decision? He was the love of my life, and we fell out of love because of how much his mood shifted and this significant change in his personality. And it may not have been his fault. It wasn't just like him being an asshole. He had no control over this. And it's so gut-wrenching to see her process that and to walk away. Oh man, that really hurt. That one hurt. We get confirmation on our little girl. The father is not abusing her. She has, I forget what they kept calling it, IDP, ITP is a condition where she bruises easily. It's an immune disorder. That's what it is. And this is really eye-opening for Santos because she was so confident and dead set on the fact that that is what it was. And this is what I was saying in the last episode, where everybody around her is saying, you can't expect that. You can't just assume that. You gotta consider all the other possibilities. And I know that for someone like Santos who has experienced what she has experienced, that is extremely difficult because you're looking at all of these red flags and you're like, no, I see it for what it is. And you want to advocate and you want to fight for this child. But that is also why Robbie is urging her to sit down with somebody and to kind of process all of this and to kind of get yourself and your personal feelings out of these situations because it might not be that and it wasn't. Which is even more interesting because we do see that the father does have aggressive tendencies. Like he really went after his girlfriend unnecessarily. I don't care if you're stressed. I don't care if you're worried about your daughter. All those things are valid. It does not validate how you spoke to her in front of everybody. And even if you want to say it does, to go up to her after and be like, I don't know what to say, and then try to like ignore that you even did that after she proceeds to point it out again. And then you, instead of being like, I am so sorry, I treated you so I could not believe that I acted that way. I care about you and I shouldn't have done that. He doubles down and starts yelling at her again. So she wasn't totally wrong, Santos, but at the same time she was because she'd never met the father before. She didn't know what he was like. She took all of those assumptions based on what she saw with the daughter. But regardless, it is better that it wasn't the latter, as Whitaker points it out. Like, we don't want it to be that. And in the reaction, I said, it's almost like she's upset that it wasn't that. I shouldn't have said that. It's not that she's upset that it wasn't. I think she was mad at herself for realizing that it wasn't. And she was disappointed in herself. But thankfully, we figured out what it was, and she's going to be okay. I love the woman that Robbie takes care of with Perla. She made me cry like 4 times during this episode. She seems like this grumpy old lady who's getting mad at kids for setting off fireworks. And it turns out that the fireworks trigger PTSD from this horrible traumatic event where she sees all these people die and she loses her loved ones. And there's guns and there's violence and there's chaos. And she is brought right back to that moment. every 4th of July. It is heartbreaking to hear her story. And I just love that she can make this personal connection with Robbie through their Jewish heritage. I love that she makes this personal connection to Perla. The Muslims helped us. They paid for the funerals. They walked with us. You could see that not only did it mean a lot to her, but it meant a lot to them. And those are the moments that make the job that they do so special and feel so worth it. It's the chaotic side of the emotional drain of people screaming at you, help me, please don't let me die. But then it's the other side of that is just like, that warms your heart. So as much as she broke my heart, she warmed it as well. And I loved those scenes. I also thought it was absolutely hysterical that she's telling Robbie he's having a midlife crisis. You're an old man on a motorcycle. Don't do that. Again, with the frickin' motorcycle references, guys. I should have never read that theory. I am worried. Oh my God. I was hunched over like this so intensely for so long that I just straightened my back out. Ow. Oh my God. Oh, Robbie, I'm feeling the oldness. Anyway, so I am really worried about Robbie and this motorcycle man. We have a really fun call with Langdon. Langdon has to fish out some beads from a kid's nose. Dan helps him, newly fathered Dan, and it goes well. They use the VR set. They get to exchange some words of wisdom between a few fathers. They're all three of them. Let's not forget, Langdon is father as well. And it's a nice little moment, and I like that. I think Langdon is doing very well. I think that he is taking his sobriety very seriously. And we see that through the race car family, where he yells at them. Pooling together meds and taking prescriptions that are not yours is actually very frowned upon and illegal and not right. I like that he made that reference. So I'm happy to see him doing good. I want to see him doing good. Louis is really scaring me. Whitaker taps 5 jars. They were going to do a 6th. But throughout the whole first 3 episodes, Louie's laughing, he's making jokes, he's talking, he's like, whatever, nothing's bothering me, I don't care. And then the last scene we have with him, he is in excruciating pain. He does not even want to talk. When Louie doesn't want to talk, you know we have a problem. He'll talk forever to anybody. So this whole tooth issue is really scaring me because you think, well, it's just an abscess, it's just a tooth. But I keep thinking back to when Robbie was saying like his heart was racing really, really fast. Why is your heart racing like a jackrabbit? You've been sitting, like what's going on with that? I'm really, really afraid of what's to happen with that. I love Louie. I hope he's okay. But we didn't see anything with Louie in the next episode. I'm assuming we're going to see something because he's been consecutive in these 3. But I'm afraid for Louie. I worry for Louie. We have more rivalry between Shamsi and Ogilvy. They're playing a tad bit nicer. They're not interrupting each other. They're kind of doing a work off of each other thing, but it's clearly to outdo the other. So that's still entertaining and interesting. Joy, I think this is the first episode that she actually snapped out of her phone for once and saw the chaos of the ER for what it is. And she looked a little scared and she looked really worried. And I don't know if this is for her. Could we possibly have our first year on our hands that does not make it through, that does not stick it out, that does not want to be there or shouldn't be there, regardless of if they want to or not? I need to tap more into her because the first 2 episodes, she pissed me off. The 3rd episode is like, all right, you're scared now. What's your next move? Are you going to stick it out? Are you going to walk away? Are they going to tell her she's not with it? Like, what's going on with her? I need more from her. Emma's doing pretty well. Emma seems to know her. She does need a little encouragement. I think that Dana is the perfect person to be mentoring her because she's tough, she's strong, but she's got a heart of gold. and she is good at what she does. Emma's a little more timid, seems a little shy, but she's smart. She seems like she can be tough, and she seems like she has a heart of gold. So I think she could learn a lot from Dana, and I think that they're doing good so far. I love Digby, and I love how Dana is with Digby, talking him into getting into a program, using resources of some sort. You could see that he was a little shy, a little embarrassed, possibly. I just want to get patched up and leave. And Dana's like, yeah, sure, but what about tomorrow? Well, tomorrow's Sunday. What about tomorrow? Like, what is your plan longer term so that this doesn't happen again, so that you can start being okay? And he agrees after being promised a sandwich. We still got to get him that sandwich, Dana. To speak to someone at least. So we possibly will be seeing Digby in one of the next episodes. I love that communication with them. Lupe talks to the deaf woman. She didn't realize, she says that we just realized on your form that you need ASL. I'm so sorry about that. And they get her an interpreter, and that's the last we see. It was like this small little snippet. Something's with her. There's something going on with her. I feel like she's connected to the baby, because when they went into the lobby of one of the last episodes and they were announcing that they had the baby, she was kind of just looking around, and like, I don't think she knew what they were saying, obviously. So I feel like maybe that's the connection there. But I also feel like at that moment she would have told the interpreter, I lost my baby. So maybe it's not that. But clearly there's something going on with her. Otherwise, they wouldn't have felt necessary to show that one little scene in this episode explaining that she now has an interpreter. The couple who gets into the car wreck, I'm not feeling great about that. I think that anybody who's ever gotten into a fight with somebody, whether it's a friend, a significant other, a family member, you get lost in the fight because it's so stupid, and then you realize how stupid it is, and then hopefully you make amends. Because then you have moments like this, and he says it perfectly to Dr. Robbie. Is this what it's about? You think everything is so important, and then you end up here, and you realize it's not. Like, all these little things, all these little dumb feuds, these dumb little fights, like, they're not important. What's important is spending time together and loving each other and understanding each other. Him making the video, that broke my heart. Him watching the couple fight. Her denying the attention of being looked over. I felt like she was lying when she was like, the medics looked me over, I'm fine. I'm like, did they though? Did they? Because it seems like you would just say something like that in order to stay with your husband, which I get, but that was a little interesting interaction, because Garcia gets mad. You should have forced her. You should have talked her into it. They did ask multiple times if she denied care. She denied care. It's not like they didn't have their hands full. And I do like that Robbie kind of backed up Mohan on that and was like, we did what we had to do. I want more information about the kid that came in the very beginning. We hear from the security guard that he was high on drugs, so he tased him because he threw a chair at him. But he's not on drugs. He's got a completely clean bill of health. I ski ball 100 ideas out when things like this happen. I'm like, is it this? Is it that? Is it this? Is it that? Now that we know it's not drugs, what happened? Did you just get pissed at this kid for no reason and tase him? Because you seem to have a loud mouth. You seem to talk a lot. You seem to want to get your statement out before he does. And I want to know why. He talks to the cops. The cops find out he's not on drugs. And they say, well, this changes things. And that's the last that we see of him. So I really want to know what the hell happened there. I think he's a jackass that just got pissed off for no reason and got trigger finger and tased him. But we'll find out, I suppose, in the next episode. Overall, fantastic. I cannot wait to see what happens next. I love this show so much, as always. Full unedited reactions over on Patreon. If not, we'll see you on the next reaction. So long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when they might need it next. Bye.